Hi, my name is Pastor Jerry Ingalls from First Baptist Church in Newcastle, Indiana, and we are on a journey together of studying the Bible, one chapter at a time. I'm writing a short devotional thought on every chapter of the Bible that I'm sharing them with you. Today we're looking at 1 Samuel chapter 14. Have you ever experienced the pendulum swing of going from hero to zero? This happens a lot to leaders with the decisions we must make, simply because ultimately someone's got to be responsible and make a decision. Think of your favorite quarterback who in one play makes the decision that leads to a score and everyone's like, yes, amazing. And then the next quarter, they throw an interception that loses the team the game and everyone's like, boo. But the best athletes, just like the best leaders, they want to have the ball in their hands when it matters most. Jonathan, the son of King Saul, was an amazing man of God and a decisive leader. He nearly went from war hero because of his amazing leadership to a living sacrifice because of his father's foolish oath. In this passage, 1 Samuel chapter 14, verses 43 to 45. Then Saul said to Jonathan, "Tell me, what have you done?" So Jonathan told him and said, "I indeed tasted a little honey with the end of the staff that was in my hand. Here I am. I must die." And Saul said, "May God do this to me and more also, for you shall surely die, Jonathan." But the people said to Saul, "Must Jonathan die, who has brought about this great deliverance in Israel? Far from it. As the Lord lives, not one hair of his head shall fall to the ground, for he has worked with God this day." So the people rescued Jonathan, and he did not die. Wow. So you see, Jonathan had won a major battle without Saul's knowledge. It was all on Jonathan's initiative. It was amazing. It's a great story. And that highlights how foolish Saul's oath was in verse 24, where he says, "Cursed be the man who eats food before evening, and until I have avenged myself of my enemies." And I'm like, well, Saul, that's what Jonathan was already doing when you were sitting around making bad oaths. Anyways, if it wasn't for the intervention of the fighting men who knew the full story of what Jonathan had done, then Saul would have murdered his own son. Unlike Jonathan, it was Saul who is going from being a hero to a zero. Seize the moment and find out the full story before you say or do anything that is foolish. Seize the moment.